So this is basically, you know, as you guys can tell in the title, what this video is about. I don't know why I always do that beginning thing. You know, in the beginning of all like my, well, not just reviews. Just I do it like every single time I get in the mail. I don't know why I always do that whenever I get something in the mail. This is basically, you know, as of course what this review is about. Okay, it's about the new Nick Wavy brushes. Okay, now, of course, you guys already know he came out with the white diamond brush. You know, and then he of course came out with the black diamond brush. Okay, now these are what, both wolfing brushes? Yeah, this is a medium. The white diamond is a medium brush, and then the black diamond is supposed to be a wolfing brush. So you guys already know, when I first get something in the mail, I always like to do the first impression. Okay, the first impressions, and then I go ahead and I review it for 3 to 4 days or so, and yeah, and then I basically come back and give you guys my review. That's how I review my brushes, because anything could go wrong. Maybe I drop it and I crack it, or something like that happens. Whatever. I mean, I've never had that problem with Nick Wavy brushes. The brush that I still have, you know, the Inferno, that brush is still intact, works perfectly. I still use it to this day. Never had a problem with it. So that's why, you know, you guys asked me to make a review on his newest brushes. So I was like, why not, you know? We gonna save his do-rags, for another video. Okay, so we gonna save that for another video, because I specifically want to keep this straight about his brushes, okay? Now, the first impression, you guys already know. When it comes to presentation, Nick Wavy always gets a 10 out of 10, okay? I just love his design on the brushes and everything like that. I love how his presentation of his brushes. I love the box that it comes in, and it just looks, you know, very professional, okay? It doesn't come in like, you know, some weird box or something like that, and has no... This one has a nice design to it, which all his boxes do. I basically have the same design, actually, almost on all his brushes. But, okay, so we got the wolfing brush, okay? Well, no, this is the medium brush, And I'm not going to lie, okay? Oh, by the way, these are all curved, too, so, of course, it's a curved brush. But, you know, this feels a lot better. This feels more like a medium brush, which it makes me excited, okay? It makes it, because when I first got his hard brush, I was like, this don't feel like a hard brush, and this one definitely feels like a medium brush. So I'm already getting excited, okay? I'm already getting excited. Now we're gonna go to the wolfing brush. All right. Now, okay. So basically, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Okay. So the wolfing brush isn't as hard as the medium brush, okay? The medium brush is probably the hardest brush out of them all, and the this one kind of feels just, I don't know. I feel like I can't depict if it's kind of like it's not as soft as the Inferno soft brush that he first came out with, but I don't know if it's, you know, kind of as hard as, like, or harder than the initial Alaska Ice one. So I don't know. Like I said, we're gonna see. It's a wolfing brush, so like I said, it's meant for wolfing. So we're definitely gonna check that out too. Of course, this one's curved too, slight curve to it. Black and gold, definitely like that look, the black and gold look. And I mean, yeah. So that's basically overall. Okay, now we're going to be trying this brush out. We're going to be trying this brush out for about 3 to 4 days or so. And we're going to see basically how this brush performs, okay? And like I said, I'm not Wavy Cakes 360 Louis. I'm not 720 Drew. I'm none of them people. They're all ambassadors of Nick Wavy. I'm not an ambassador, okay? I can keep it 100 with y'all. I paid for this with my own money. This ain't sent for free. I paid for it, okay? So I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. If I'm digging the brush, I'm digging the brush. If I'm not digging the brush, y'all definitely gonna know. So we're gonna just, you know, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you guys. I'm not gonna lie. When I do my reviews, I want to keep it 100. I want to give my honest opinion, because this is y'all money that you guys are spending, okay? So let me stop talking and let's go ahead and let's get into the review. And after 3 to 4 days, I'm going to be back, and I'm going to be talking about these brushes. So let's go. honestly don't know what I'm doing, okay? I honestly don't know what I'm doing now. But, as you guys can see, Wavy merch. It's been a week, okay? It's been a week about me using them, okay? It's been about a week me using them. You know, we got some things to talk about. We got some things to talk about these brushes right now. The thing is, though, is that now we gonna talk about how they felt, okay? No more first impressions. This is how they felt. And we're gonna start with the Wolfing brush, because I like ending on a positive note. Now, I'm not saying that this ain't a positive. I like this brush. I like this brush. Okay, I've always liked Nick Wavy brushes just because of the size and all. I felt like I was getting more work done with every single stroke on my head than I was on any other brush, and I really like that. Okay, now the curve. All right, curve on the brush. I see what he's trying to do, because curved brushes are meant to cover more surface area than any other brush. Here's the thing. It's really not doing that. You feel me? Like it might be getting a little bit more than the other ones, but then on a curve, like on an actual curve, all the bristles touch your head. Maybe it's just because of how long it is, but I mean, like I said, it's still a long brush, so I mean, it's still gonna get a lot of work done. I don't know, maybe he was just trying to satisfy everybody else that really wanted a curved brush. Nothing wrong with that. It's just like the curved brush, I don't know. That's just me, okay? That's just me. Maybe I'm just being negative today. I just need to stop being negative today. But overall, how the bristles feel. I love how the bristles feel, okay? Like, this feels good, okay? It's not like the Inferno Soft. I feel like it's a little bit harder than the Inferno, but not the Alaska. I felt like the Alaska was a little bit harder. But it still feels good. Like, it doesn't like get all the way down to my scalp, that's what made me question. I was like, Wolfing brush. That's what I was expecting. I was expecting it to get all the way down to my scalp. You know, I was expecting it to, you know, really for wolfing. I was expecting it really to be for wolfing. It just feels more like, you know, I didn't just get a cut, because that's what the Inferno's for, but this feels like more like, my hair's been growing for about 2-3 weeks, and you know, I just want to get in some brush work. That's what it feels like. Okay, now you guys already know I told you guys this honest opinion about the brushes, you know. And here's the thing, okay, I feel like these brushes are in the wrong box. Okay, now what I mean by that is, it's not that the brushes are bad. The brushes are really good. I love how his bristles are, because his bristles are, I believe, natural boar bristles. I believe. I don't know. That's what I believe. I believe it. Don't quote me on that. I believe that. Okay. And when you're brushing your hair, the oils that are on your head, you know, the brush is getting them, and then they're distributing them all throughout your head. And that's what he said, and I kind of believe that. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why I believe that. It's because, you know, I could have, like, I just got, like I said, I just finished the wash method, and so my hair is dry. I start using these brushes, my hair is no longer dry, because it's taking the oils and it's distributing them all throughout my head. That's why I really like these brushes, okay? But the reason why I said I feel like they're in the wrong box is because this one says that it's a wolfing, right? And then the white diamond brush, right, it says that it's a medium brush. But you take it out, right? And then it's like these bristles are harder and these are softer. So it kind of made me wonder for a second. I was like, this, in my opinion, should be in there, because it's harder. It's harder than the. This is more like a medium soft to me. This is what a medium soft feels like to me. And I feel like that should be in the white diamond box. Okay, with of course different colors and all that. And then this should be a wolfing brush. Okay, and I'm gonna touch on this too. Same problem. Put it on your head. It's not gonna. The whole point of the curve is to get all the surface area. But again, still dope brush. Love the bristles. Always on Nick Wavy's brushes, just because of what they do for my hair and the shine and how soft it makes my hair. But this gets down to the scalp, right? I feel it pulling every single strand of hair, and that's what a wolfing brush is supposed to do. It's supposed to get down to the scalp a little bit and pull every single strand of hair. And my progress with the white diamond brush has been crazy. Crazy. Like, that's all I've been using. This is what I've been using. Like, and I honestly could say that my progress has been crazy. The shine, the healthy look of my hair using these brushes, it's been crazy. And I've always said the reason why Nick Wavy's brushes always get a lot of progress is because I put a lot of brush work in, but I always use these small, you know, all brushes nowadays are small, okay? Now these brushes are long. You're gonna cover a large amount of surface area with these brushes, okay? So every single stroke you're putting in, every single stroke, you're gonna be covering a lot more surface area than one little section. And that's what I've always loved about his brushes, okay? And I just feel like, in my opinion, that this should be called the wolfing brush, and that should be called the medium brush, because it doesn't specify on the white diamond box that it's a medium soft, medium hard. It doesn't say any of that. It just says medium, and I feel like that's a medium soft. In my opinion, I feel like it's a medium soft. Let me know down in the comments below if I'm wrong, okay? But I honestly feel like this wolfing brush, if you're wolfing, this is what I would get, okay? And of course, the reason why also Nick Wavy's brushes are also dope is because you can brush at, you know, you can brush vertically. And it's meant for that too. It's meant to brush vertically. And then when you do that, it gets even more down to the scalp. I'm telling you, it feels so good. And it's not like it's hurting because it's so hard. It's laying down your hair, it's distributing the oils, and it feels good. It feels good. It doesn't feel like it's making my scalp bleed or anything like that. It feels like it's doing its job and pulling every single strand of hair, and thus making your progress better, thus making your waves wider, thus making your connections better, okay? That's why I'm really rocking with this white diamond. Definitely my favorite brush is the white diamond brush, okay? So, you guys already know what I'm gonna say, okay? I always say which one I think you should pick up if you don't have the money to get both. I would definitely say the white diamond, okay? I feel like it's more of an all-around brush. You can use it 2-3 weeks after a fresh cut, okay? So like some people would go back to the shop and get a touch-up or another fresh cut. It's a good time to start using that brush. The transitional waving and when you're, man, my words is all going over the place. But yeah, it's a good brush to use when you're during your wolfing or when you're going into your wolfing, okay? This brush, I feel like, again, all-around brush. If you're just really, it gives a nice feel, of course, and that's how Nick Wavy's brushes are. It gives a nice feel to his brushes. But yeah, I mean, that's how I feel. That's how I honestly, my honest review, not capping. Brushes are good, I just feel like they're in the wrong box. But that's my job as to review these brushes and tell you guys that. I'm not an ambassador for him, I don't have to say anything good. I always like Nick Wavy's brushes, it's just I feel like the boxes should be flipped. This should be called the wolfing brush, this should be called the medium brush. Now you guys know if you guys want to go pick these brushes up. If you're looking for more of the wolfing brush, white diamond, go pick it up. If you're looking for more of the all-around purpose brush, you know, but you still want it to be laid down a little bit, go ahead and go for the black diamond, okay? I feel like, just as the Wavy merch company, okay? The Wavy merch company as just trying to improve just my thoughts on the Wavy merch company and just trying to improve his company, you know what I'm saying? I would say Nick Wavy needs to come out with some brushes, okay? There's no rush on it. Like I said, it's not my company. It was just some thoughts that you know, if he's watching this video or any of the ambassadors are watching this video, that he needs to come out with some traditional soft, well, no, I'm rocking with, no, soft is good. But some traditional medium, medium hard. You know what, he got the mediums down. He made like some mediums. I'm talking about a traditional medium hard and a hard brush. You know what I'm saying? Because Nick Wavy knows. Nick Wavy knows. You know, he's talked about the Torinos. He's talked about how, oh my gosh, like this brush is so hard. You know, I have to use it when I'm going into some extreme wolfing sessions. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only meant for some extreme wolfing. Like I can't use it because the bristles barely even move. That's how hard it is. I feel like, you know, when I went on that 20-week wolf, that's what I needed. I can't use this if I'm on a 20-week wolf. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I probably could, but it won't get the same feeling that I get with the white diamond as if I was during a 12-week. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if really wants to, you know, give the wave community what they want, and I feel like that's what the wave community is waiting for from Wavy merch, is that they're waiting for a traditional medium hard and a traditional, you know, like hard brush for those extreme wolfing sessions, because nobody else on the market has a brush this big, and I'm telling you, it's a good idea. I don't know if he's watching the video, any ambassadors want to get this out to him, but that's what needs to happen. And I feel like once that happens, it's game over. I would be rocking with Wavy merch for, like, rocking. Like, I will, I don't know. It's because Torino definitely doesn't have brushes that big. Any other brush company I've ever done never has a brush this big, and I feel like my progress is really, it speeds up the process when I'm using Wavy merch. That's why I want to switch all the way to Wavy merch. It's just, I feel like I need, because when I go on my extreme wolfing sessions, that's what I need. But not trying to bash. Of course, the brushes were good. If you guys want to pick them up, the links are gonna be down in the description below. If you guys want to pick up these brushes, if you like this video, if you found it anytime helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. But you know, stay wavy. And it's 360 Woods, and I'm out. Yeah.